This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And now the running back's got it again.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Incomplete. Now, 4th down. The Cornhuskers will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, the football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Wolverines are going to keep this drive rolling. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He finally makes the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Ball handed off. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Because this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts, Broderick Thomas, Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started.
And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Huskers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. From the shotgun, drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He decides to keep it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Critical third down plays coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Going for his running back. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now they'll run it on the draw. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And they'll rule the Reigns hustle to the line to run the hurry out. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. They get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Huskers come up to the line in the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Wolverines line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Fowler. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Cornhuskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Fowler. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down.
Get set.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Nebraska. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Nice grab. It's Fowler. Tackle made after a big gain. The Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Huskers' offense is on the move now. Looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second pick. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Ball carrier tackled there. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Grinding away on the ground. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squirt kick picked up by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to chuck it again. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Finds his man. It's Fowler. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Cornhuskers come to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Huskers getting set on first and 10. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskers.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down.